welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while and I'm sorry, but exams got crazy and I'm back, so that's what matters. But I was actually just thinking about a year ago, I guess it was a year and a half ago, I packed my bags and I made the decision to move overseas from my small little town in Canada to a small city in the UK. So I guess some things never change. And while I'm always excited for a new adventure, there's definitely been many reality checks and many lessons learned. And I'm sure there's going to be more. So today we're going to talk about some of those. We're going to talk about those adventures, the reality checks, the intense study sessions that maybe lead to some mental breakdowns, and the lessons that have been learned while being here. So without further ado, let's go. I remember the first time that I ever came to the UK. I was 16, and there is something in me that just knew that I would end up here someday. And 7 years later, I moved to the UK for law school. A new city, new people, and endless places to explore. I felt like that 16-year-old me would be so proud, but there were many things that brought me back to reality. And let's start with the obvious. Law school is hard. My first degree before this was business. I majored in international business, and while both have their difficulties, there was definitely a switch that was flipped when I started law. Learning how to prioritize my time was a process, but I definitely would not trade it for the world. Okay, so every country might have some version of the law. Every country has the law, but it certainly is not the same everywhere you go. Some countries have written constitutions, some places don't. Some places have a mix of written statute and case law as their sources. Some have written law, and that's truly it. It has truly been so fascinating to see and to learn how these different systems work all over the world. While the UK is only one piece of it, the influence of common law had to have started somewhere. It is also so cool to see how culture has influenced the law in many different places as well. One of the best parts of living abroad? Traveling to places I had never even seen before or even thought I would ever visit. Whether it's a weekend trip to London or discovering hidden gems in Southampton, every trip teaches you something new. Traveling has given me a break from my studies while showing me the diversity of cultures, traditions, and people. While living here, I've been able to explore local towns in England like Brockenhurst, Salisbury, Bournemouth, Portsmouth, Bath, and of course London. I have also been able to explore new countries that I hadn't seen before, including Wales, Northern Ireland, Malta, or going to a place where I have been before, most specifically the Netherlands. I have also been to Scotland. I went over the holidays, and I have a few weeks during my Easter break and a few weeks in between finishing exams and before my graduation to explore some more. I have always felt at home traveling, and I am 100% a believer in travel being the best teacher. There are so many things to learn that you cannot learn in a classroom. If "can we have class outside" was a person, it would be me. Except outside would be in another country. Combining law school with exploring new places meant I had to build a whole new routine. I had learned to plan my study sessions ahead of trips, finding quiet study spots whenever I traveled, and used my time wisely. It has definitely been a challenge, but it has also taught me discipline and the art of balancing work and play. Emphasis on play, because look how fun this was! Oh my goodness! Living abroad definitely means missing the comforts of home, especially during tough moments like missing holidays with family, experiencing losses, stress during exams, or just when you're generally feeling overwhelmed. But pushing through those feelings has helped me grow stronger. I've learned how to be self-reliant, to embrace discomfort, and to trust that I can handle whatever comes my way. And believe me, there's always a battle to be had when experiencing the world on your own. But this has definitely taught me to embrace that challenge and tell the world to bring it. Yes, the most important lesson of all is that the world is your classroom. Studying law, or honestly studying anything, isn't just about reading books. It's about immersing yourself into the culture that has made the exact topic you're studying today. Every single trip that I've been on, every conversation, every new experience is a lesson. It has made me more open-minded, and I feel like I am building skills and perspectives that will stay with me long after this journey. Now, how does this help with law, you ask? Well, by understanding other perspectives, you know exactly how another side's going to try to counter you. So, I mean, a win is a win. But also, the world is so much bigger than we are. Okay, so we've talked about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Would I recommend it? Would I recommend starting your whole life over and moving abroad? Honestly, absolutely. I would. It is super challenging, but it also is really transformative. I feel like the person I was when I graduated high school, or even my undergrad for that matter, those are not the same people. I don't know those people anymore, and it honestly is kind of amazing. So whether you're thinking about going to school or work or just to travel or a mix of any of those, every single moment that you have in that journey shapes you in a way that you did not even think was possible. If you're thinking about it or you've lived abroad before, let me know in the comments what are your hesitations, or what are the biggest lessons you've learned from this crazy adventure. I would love to hear it from you guys. And yeah, that's basically it for today. You're gonna see a couple travel vlogs coming up that are definitely a few months delayed. But if you want to see those, a couple of those will be including Scotland. I think I still have my Wales Northern Ireland one that needs to be posted. I'm gonna have some for Easter break coming up soon too, so if you want to see those, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video if you found this really informative, or if you found my failures really funny, because that's fair enough. But until then, keep learning, traveling, and growing, and I will see you next time.